are back with another This Week in Gaming video. I am Captain Obvious Gaming, bringing you everything that's happened over the last week in the gaming world and industry. And I tell you what, it's been a crazy week. To say that I can cram it all into one video is impossible. So these are going to be some quick sum-ups of what I've heard, what I've seen, information that I think is worthy of bringing to the limelight. And if you want more information, you can always go look it up as well. But before we jump into that, as always, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and like the video if you have the opportunity to do so. That helps us out. As well as be sure to catch us on Twitch. We always stream 2 days a week at twitch.tv/Captain Obvious Gaming. All right, guys, what happened this last week? To start things off, I did want to bring up the new trailer we got for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This really honed in on the 3 different stories that we're going to be able to play. You know, a Legends mode, the standard Victory Road where you're obtaining 8 badges, and of course a Legends mode where it looks like you're going out and looking deeper into lore of certain Pokemon and myths and stuff like that. So all in all, excited for this. Can't wait to play it come November. It's a lot closer than you think. All right, Disney Dreamlight Valley. Need I say more? I could do an entire video gushing about this game, and I'm surprised that I'm even saying that. This is a game that's Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley and a bunch of other similar games all mushed into one with Disney characters. It's enjoyable. It's fun. I have not been able to put this down for one day since it released. From fishing with Goofy to mining with Mickey and expanding the world and more. And you know there's going to be huge updates coming at the D23 Expo. They already announced the first update coming this fall, which is bringing Toy Story characters into the game, both Buzz and Woody. And there's going to be so much more. This game has the potential for enormous additions along the way as time goes on. So definitely a game that's on my radar. And speaking of the D23 Expo, Disney attempted to do their first large expo over this past weekend. They had trailers for upcoming movies, new shows and series, but also an update for games, Marvel games, Disney-themed games, and more. Now, I'm not going to go into detail because we don't have that type of time right now, but there was a lot of updates from Marvel Midnight Suns to a new Marvel mobile game, as well as Disney Dreamlight Valley, as we just previously said, and a lot more. Oh, Marvel Snap. Did I not mention the card game, Marvel card battling game that's coming to your phone? I mean, I'm literally just barely touching base on all of the announcements. And like I said, outside of gaming, there was a lot of new trailers dropping and announcements from movies and shows as well that I can't even tell you. It's nuts. Another conference from over the weekend, being Ubisoft Forward, also happened. It showed off new Assassin's Creed titles because, my God, apparently you can't have enough of that. The mobile version and Assassin's Creed Mirage Project and other titles. So Assassin's Creed, if you're a fan, buckle up because there's more coming. As well as, of course, Mario Rabbids, Just Dance, a couple of staples, The Division. These are games that Ubisoft has been, flourishing over the years, and they're continuing to build upon and release new IPs for. And then lastly, it's worth mentioning mobile games that we have coming out, as well as Skull and Bones, an extended look at that as well. Plenty to dig into for Ubisoft Forward. Cyberpunk 2077 was easily one of the biggest flops and disappointments of a game upon its release in our modern gaming era. We were expecting this magnificent, futuristic city with an amazing story, beautiful graphics, and much more. And instead, we got a glitchy mess with a bunch of hiccups and almost an unplayable game upon its release a few years back. Now, over the last couple of years, CD Projekt Red has recovered from their issues. They have made the game playable, and they've made an experience that people can enjoy. That being said, we did get an announcement finally for a new expansion that's coming to the game. It's going to be Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. It's going to take us to a whole new district within Night City where you get to play, explore, and much more. We know that Keanu Reeves' character is returning, but outside of that, we actually don't know a lot. So stay tuned. This game is releasing its first DLC only for next-gen consoles, but it's been a long time coming. And finally, Temtem 1.0 has released and is available on consoles, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch. You can now jump in, start your very own adventure, and start collecting your own Temtem. Battle them and progress through an amazing MMO adventure game. And play with your friends. I highly recommend playing with your friends. I think a lot of people have been anticipating this. If you're a Pokemon lover, it's a given that you love this game. It's just a fact. And that's it, guys. I know it was very short as far as each topic goes. There was a lot that happened over this past week. If there's any topic that you want to find out more about, I highly recommend you research it. I mean, Disney Dreamlight Valley is one of my favorite games. Go watch some people play it on Twitch. The D23 Expo had a lot shown there. Ubisoft Forward as well. And new trailers dropping this week for several games. So always new content coming. Stay tuned to Captain Obvious Gaming for all the updates. We're always trying to cover it all, or at least touch base on it. But until next week, and until next time, be safe. We'll talk to you soon.